Welcome to Bloodborne 101. My name is Johnny aka Ninnies, and I'll be your guide through this dark long night. Vicar Amelia, a servant of the church and a challenge. This boss is required to progress through the story and onto the Forbidden Woods. Amelia is a beast type enemy and carries the same weakness to fire and serrated weapons like the saw cleaver, saw spear, and transformed threaded cane. She also carries a resistance versus arcane, blunt, and bolt damage. Amelia has only 2 phases, but there is no indication when she will enter this second phase. When she gets below 50% health, you will notice a difference in her combat style. First phase will be easier to move around her. Just like the cleric beast, attacking her arms and legs will open up staggers and possible visceral attacks. Stick to her sides, but watch out for her front and back claw sweeps. In this phase, it'll also be easy for you to get in a full R2 charge attacks from the backside. Right after an attack, dodge where it's open and then charge your attack. If you notice her winding up an attack, you can always release the R2 early, then dodge the safety. If you're brave enough or have a longer ranged weapon, like my skill character, you can beat on her from the front. Prolonged damage to her head will cause a long stagger, not to mention it's where she'll take the most damage. In this first phase, the only real dangers is getting caught against walls, getting landed on her by her leap attack, or her shockwave like prayer pound. Stay at max health if possible. Phase 2, you'll notice that all of her attacks have increased in both speed and strength. She hits just a bit harder, but the combination of her giving you less windows to counterattack adds the pressure. During this phase, expect everything you've seen thus far, but with one additional extra. She can now heal herself. If you notice her backing away from you, she is preparing to heal. She'll get into that Grand Slam formation, then cross her arms and slowly start to glow gold. Her health restores rather quickly, so you'll need a few tactics to stop her healing. First, you can grab the numbing mist that is located on the way to her boss room. Just up the staircase from the lamp and towards the shortcut that you opened up, there's a ladder. At the top is some numbing mists. This item, when thrown at an opponent, will stop healing for a set amount of time. You can throw it at her during her healing to stop it completely and prevent more until you need to refresh the effect. The second is with a powerful enough blood bullet shot. If you have high blood tinge or some bone marrow ash, a mid-range to close-up shot can stagger her out of healing. If you have neither this or the numbing mist, a few hits from your weapon will get her out of healing. Overall, Vicar Amelia is not the hardest boss in Bloodborne. If you defeated the bosses prior to this, utilizing what you've learned so far will come in handy here, and for the future bosses to come. If you were able to withstand the fury of Amelia, congratulations are in order. Pat yourself on the back and take in the rewards of 15,000 blood echoes and the gold pendant. If you shatter the gold pendant in your inventory, you'll get yourself a blood gem that increases the amount of damage dealt to beast classed enemies. Also, don't forget to touch the skull on the altar where she was praying at. You need that cutscene. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, fear the old blood.